Good morning, my Facebook family, my Snapchat friend, TikTok, anybody listen to the sound of my voice. I had a comment one day that said, why is a guy that's ordained, that does pretty good for himself, why does he like to talk about money? Well, I do like to talk about God too and Jesus Christ and our personal relationship with him. But talking about this money thing is important because if you can see it, you can do it. If you think it with this head and believe it in your heart, it will manifest and come to fruition. See, this money thing is something that we can't play with because you only have so many earning years to make this money and make your money work for you. This is why I like to talk about money, because when we don't talk about money, by the time you get to talking about it, it's too late to make those army of dollar bills work for you. See, this is why we must get this message of money in the forefront, this message of investment. See, rich people do this all the time. They invest their money in what they call ETFs, index funds that that goes with the market. And a lot of people say, oh, the market's down. Let me tell you something. If there wasn't something about the way this market worked, all those people wouldn't be rich. So let's stop thinking that this is a game. Let's stop thinking it's something that's a shell game. And let's start thinking like the rich thing. You may not never be a millionaire, and that's okay. But get your piece of the pie. See, this piece of the pie will help you in your retirement life when it's time to go. So that way, when you get your Social Security or whatever else is there, or your pension, you still got money on top of that through the 401k, your IRA, your TSP, or any other thing that your job may offer. And even if your job don't, you still can open up your own IRA through Fidelity, through Vanguard or T. Rowe Price, and put that money in there. Like I tell you, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what works for me. I'm telling you that if you put your money away, you will be okay. See, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you save. See, everybody's lifestyle is different. So some people's lifestyle, they may need millions of dollars to be able to live. When you look at saving, if you save $1 million, if you do the 4% rule, you can draw $40,000 a year and you will always keep that $1 million statue in there. It's just the way the market works. That's the rule of 4%. But the thing is it's there that you can draw off of. And that's what you want. Now, listen, some people's livelihood won't need that much. So you think about it, you get Social Security, it's $24,000 to $30,000 a year, and you draw $40,000, that's $70,000. That's good money. But what if you don't need that much? Let's say if you save $500,000, and that's the rule of 4%, that's $20,000 a year, plus the $30,000 what you get from Social Security a year. Hey, boom. And then the pension, on top of that, it's even more. And then if you go down to only $250,000, guess what? That's still another 10 grand that you didn't have. See, you got to look at it as you fill in this bucket, and you got different buckets. And this one bucket may be your Social Security. This other bucket may be the pension you get. And then this last bucket, it may be your investments that you have. And when you put all those buckets together, your buckets runneth over and your pension is good. See, everybody doesn't need as much money as the other person to live. It's what you take in, what you save, and what your bills are going to be in retirement. See, the hope is that if you are a homeowner, that you don't have a house note. That is normally the bulk of your bills. See, and once you get that house paid off, all this money that you have in these buckets that's hopefully starting to run it over will have you to live the life you want to live. You'll be able to travel. You'll be able to do what you want to do. Oh, you may not make the French Riviera or nothing like that, but you still will be able to go to places. More places than just the theme park, Kings Island and Six Flags. You'll be able to go and get you a cruise or a trip or something that you want to do. And yes, you can do that now also, but you still want to save for tomorrow. See, this money thing takes time to come to fruition. It's not an overnight get rich scheme. We had a lot of people get rich on Bitcoin, and now we got a lot of people that's playing poor mouth because of Bitcoin. I'm not saying that don't invest in those vehicles. That's up to you. That's your choice. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what works for me. I'll tell you, be transparent. I do have some Bitcoin or what we call digital currency. I do invest in that too. A little bit of my money, my Hispanic friends would say poquito. But I also have ETFs. I also have index funds. And I have all these, and I'm into a whole lot of other stuff, but precious metals too. Why? Because I know to have a well-rounded portfolio is what you need in your life. You may not be all the way there. That's okay. Take baby steps. Take little steps. See, everybody thinks that you're supposed to be like the next person. The Joneses are your neighbor. First of all, half of them are not even living the real life they think they are, or they want you to believe. But here's the thing. Do your part in your life to get where you want so you can have what you want later. You'll see a little story on my storyline. I'm just a little guy that started out in the projects. Those projects are not even up anymore. But now I live a life that I never dreamed I would do, because all this thoughts takes a change of mind. It takes action. And who you give your money is who you give your power. So if this video does anything for you, maybe it helps change your thought of how money works, how your money has to work for you, make sure you share this video, like this video. Hey, send it to somebody who may need a change of mind and a change of heart on money and saving money. It's okay to live for the day, but still save for tomorrow. Like I tell you in these videos, you built for greatness, you built for success, and you're built to have the future and the present that you want to have. But we must get this saving thing and this spending thing under control. Have a blessed and wonderful day.